Hey, welcome to another episode.
Yay!
We got myself, Malcolm, aka Superman, but the guest of the hour, we already know is WinnieTheJroo.
Hey!
What's up? Glad to be here, yo.
You see it. You see who's here.
And then these guys
What the hell does that mean? You guys.
to my left.
You mean you guys?
Yeah,
We
what the hell
got
does that
Cuzzo,
mean?
Nine to my left, and then to left,
Bula.
left, obviously, Bron.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome
Yes.
back.
Well, again, thank you for taking the time. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate your presence and energy. And I'm telling y'all, we all psyched right now. Y'all don't even know how psyched we were right now.
Telling you.
Energy's high right now, so
It really is.
Let's roll.
So we're gonna just dive into the roots. WinnieTheJroo.
Winnie, come on, man. Everyone sees the successful tattoo artist. We want to get to the roots. What do people not know about the upbringing of Drew?
Shit, there's a
from?
lot, man. I'm from here, born and raised. I was,
Utah?
yeah, out in Davis County. I was born and raised.
Hey, let's go.
Kaysville?
Yeah, Kaysville.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, K-Town kid.
Hey,
Ooh, but
is it like country out there? Or?
Yeah, it is. I grew up in the fields, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
What do you
one.
mean
I know.
fields?
Look,
Like fields,
like farm.
yeah, farm.
I know one kid from out there, and he's like, yeah, he was country
chew tobacco,
hunting.
chew tobacco, spit.
Yeah, bro.
Like that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Okay,
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, look, I know a
middle
little
of the
bit. 'cause
hay
I-
bales, bro.
Yeah, I got family in
Hey, those
Cokeville,
shits is heavy.
Wyoming, so I kind of know a little bit about that.
Wait, so you being Tongan, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you're Tongan?
Yep.
Is there like polys out
Yeah.
there?
I love you, man.
Out that way?
I love you.
No, there was just one me. For real.
Damn.
For real, yeah. There
So
was.
you probably got it then, huh? I mean,
That's
not
what they're
to
saying.
not to say like you got it, like you got it like that. But I'm saying,
Wait,
like,
what kind of guy we talking about right now?
Well, I'm saying like you being the only Tongan around a lot of.
Wait. Break it down, Winnie. Like being one of the only colored kids out there.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. So growing up, like I was the only colored kid at all. There was like I didn't see another colored kid. There was a black kid in like junior high, and it was all white kids out there. It
Like
was wild.
black, like Haitian black, or like.
Yeah.
Oh, see, so he wasn't like a real black. He's saying,
Black is black.
Okay.
You know?
never mind. All right.
Okay, that's what's up.
So
Did you
little.
play any sports?
There you go.
Growing
Yeah.
up.
Wait,
I
what?
did, yeah. I loved sports growing up. I played everything. I played soccer, basketball,
Rugby.
rugby especially. Yeah, I didn't play rugby until I was in high school, but once I started
Wait,
playing rugby,
rugby?
that was the shit. Yeah, bro.
I seen some pictures.
Yeah.
My guy looked
bro.
like a speed demon. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I see why you guys love this guy.
Untouchable, bro.
Untouchable.
Nothing he hasn't done.
Okay, so hold on.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, we were starting at the beginning. You said you grew in Kaysville, right, as a little kid. Walk me through your obviously your childhood. Obviously, how'd that go?
Yeah, so I had a crazy childhood actually. So my mom had me when she was 16, and yeah, super young. And when she had me, she was in high school. Now my biological father, he got locked up when I was 2 months old, and my mom had me essentially by herself until she met my dad, who is technically my stepdad, my dad who raised me.
Pops, yeah.
Shout out mom and dad, man.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out your mom, man.
They're the
Yeah,
shit,
for
bro.
real.
Man, for real. Shout out my parents because they're the shit, bro. They're a big reason why I am who I am, and they're awesome. So
Dope.
That's what's up.
yeah, I grew up out there. My dad adopted me and when I was a baby, and then they had my siblings.
Okay.
And we grew up out in Kaysville, Layton area, and it was crazy actually. My the first couple years of my life, I don't really remember it, but from what I heard and like what I've learned of, it was a crazy time. So my biological dad, when he went to prison, it was for manslaughter. He was in a gang and he had killed this other kid who. His friends and all of his gangs started like shooting up my grandma's house, trying to like come find me and my mom, which is why we moved out to Davis County. Yeah, that's what brought us out that way.
So when your dad was going to prison, they were coming after you guys.
Yeah.
Damn. Bro.
Yeah, pretty crazy. My mom had to take me to Washington for a little bit actually, so we moved out there.
Did you grow up? Did you grow up a Polynesian life? Like
No, not really. Yeah.
Hey,
ups to your mom for doing. Yeah,
you ain't lying,
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my mom's a real one, bro.
dude.
That's what's up.
That's tight.
Yeah.
So growing up in that kind of situation, was little Drew like a little troublemaker, or little Drew like an
Oh
angel?
yeah. Oh no.
dude.
Already. Oh, you ain't even gotta answer that question. Yeah, I know.
Nah, we want to hear Drew say it, man.
my
Come on,
bad.
Drew.
Dude, I was the most straight and narrow little kid.
For
bro.
real?
Yeah, for real.
Drew, stop.
Wait.
I was super Mormon, very like,
Oh.
oh man, like.
Yeah, me too. I was like
Yeah.
that.
No, hell no. Not this-
Now one of you guys are lying, and it's
Hell
not
no.
Drew. We'll tell you that much.
These two, yeah, they come
But
on like that.
look, Drew, look, we all from Utah now. Well, this guy was in Texas. Me and this guy grew up here too. Break that down, bro, because it's hard not only just being colored in a dominant white area, but playing the whole Mormon part. Everyone's always trying to be the highest calling. Oh, brother and sister, so and so, you guys doing this, you guys doing that. But explain that. Like, was that part difficult for you and your mom, or was it like?
Oh, dude, for me it was actually. So, I don't know. I don't really know if it truly resonated with me. All of the oppressive type of boundaries and shit. But man, my mom beat it into me. That's for sure. You know what I mean?
That's the Polynesian life you're talking about.
You can't hide that part. Huh?
yeah. But it's good. Like, it was good for me. It built my character and like taught me, what not to do and like how not to go astray. And so like she guided me in that way, which was she's awesome.
You needed it at that time, right? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay, but where'd you go to high school?
I went to Davis.
Davis High School.
Yeah.
Did you play? So you play football at Davis High School?
Yeah. I played football for a year, and then I found rugby. And
What position were you playing?
in rugby or football?
Football.
Football, running back.
Okay.
The running back, yo.
Running back.
Running back, yo.
If y'all was at Davis,
Yeah.
Okay.
y'all know.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You guys get any good?
We were good, but rugby, rugby was everything.
Would you? Oh yeah. Okay. Look, let's talk about that. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna jump right into that.
Yeah,
'cause I'm a
let's
big rugby fan.
Let's go. Let's transfer
Um,
into
Yeah,
that.
bro.
What made you love rugby? Like, what was it that? Just the physicality of the sport, or
No, it's a gentleman's game. That's why I love rugby.
Hey, real talk. If y'all know
if
rugby,
you play football, he just shitted on y'all. That's
Look.
what he said. That's what
Yeah.
Drew's
Look.
trying to say.
we'll hate you, we'll step on you, we'll fight, but right after the game,
It's all
We're
love.
Cheers.
brothers, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's,
Where'd you
there's
play
camaraderie.
rugby at?
hell yeah.
Davis County.
Yeah,
So
okay.
so yeah, out here in Utah, it wasn't school rugby. It was
like county and
yeah,
stuff.
county.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you have other
club.
polys on your team?
Yeah. And that's really when I really, I grew up around my Polynesian family, but not really. I was kind of isolated with just my, my immediate family, my parents, being out there. Yeah. But really when I started to be able to be immersed in, Polynesian culture was when I started playing rugby with my boys.
Let's go.
Yeah, bro. And that's really what made me love it. It was just the team, the people that I was around, that's what made it.
It's all about hanging out with the boys, having fun, going to practice, come back home.
Okay, I gotta throw this in there. Were you into Did you even have any tattoos when you're playing rugby?
Yeah, so I started in high school. So I was really young. I was 16, and so like I
Like, what do you
What'd
mean?
you
Like,
get?
getting into tattoos or getting tattoos?
no, so I did my first tattoo on myself, and so I was young. I was 16 when I first started getting into it.
What is it?
I bet you
It's
looks like
it's
shit,
an
huh?
anchor. Yeah, it looks like shit. Bro. It's bad, bro.
I want to say, where is it at right now?
It's on my foot.
Oh, it's in your
Yeah,
foot.
it's on your foot. Yeah, it's a little anchor with my mom's initials on it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't hate
She
that
holds it
then.
down.
Okay.
Hey, I'll give you a pass.
Hold up. But
Yeah, it
wait,
still looks like shit. Though. Make no mistake about it.
was little Drew like, when I say little Drew, from like a kid to high school, was you like always sketching, like one of those kids, whatever?
Yeah, I love drawing. So I've been drawing my whole life, and it's cool. My mom saved every drawing and painting I ever did since I was like 2. I got finger paintings from when I was a baby,
You
bro.
lying?
Yeah,
Only
it's so
moms,
tight.
only moms, man.
Yeah.
That's a real love right
Yeah.
there.
She's a real one, man. It's cool. So she always fostered that creativity, and it. Once I started tattooing, was a little bit different. It was very against the moral code in which she believed in, you know. But she always fostered that and like believed in that creativity. But yeah, once I started tattooing, she's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
So did you work after high school, like when you're playing rugby or whatever? Did you have what was your first job at?
So my first job ever was at Journeys, bro. The mall.
Shout out
Yeah,
Journeys.
slang
Hey,
shoes.
getting all the
They got
bob
some cool
shirts.
bands. They got some
Yeah.
cool.
Hey,
Yeah, you know.
Okay, Journey. Okay.
Yeah, I always, dude, I loved working in the mall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You like a people
flirting with
person.
girls.
Ooh, you better
Yeah.
stop it now.
That shoe
Okay.
discount, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you ain't lying. Yeah. Telling all the girls, hey, I'll hook you up.
yeah,
Buy one get half off. The other one.
yeah.
Okay, that's what.
Hey, I can imagine a little Jew just
Yeah,
like
look, that's what I'm saying.
chilling in
man.
Journeys, selling to some chicks.
Okay, so
Yeah.
obviously your high school, right? After your high school,
College.
where did it go from there? Yeah.
So, I went to, so after high school, I was already tattooing in high school, and I had a job at this tattoo shop in Ogden, and they didn't even know I was not old enough to be working there. I was 17.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I told the owner I was in school. He thought like I meant college. Yeah.
See what I mean? I told you guys he's bad.
Yeah, I remember, dude, it's crazy. I remember when I brought it up. I was like, "Yeah, I got my graduation this weekend. Super excited about it." He's like, "Damn, that was fast. You graduated already?" I was like, "Oh,
I mean,
yeah." He's like, "Wait, are you in high school?" I was like, "Yes, I'm in high school."
So what? Did he like get mad? He kick you out?
No,
or?
no, he didn't know what to think about it. He was like, "Oh man, so how old are you?" Yeah, and I was like, "I'm 17." But,
He keep you? Did he keep
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, he
shout out
was-
to the owner. There you
shout out
It
go.
would be nice
Hell
to
yeah.
be in a tattoo shop. So obviously you were
Hey, that's part
at
of
that
it.
age. You're probably good enough as most of the older guys.
I
Or
was.
were you?
Well,
Don't tell me you were in there just giving out bad tattoos.
I was, bro.
Stop.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
but look,
worst tattoos.
You
bro.
had to
I
have
was trying so hard too.
look, but you had to have had a good attitude. Like people felt comfortable. Like,
Yeah.
hey, out of everybody in this room,
Fuck it.
this kid seemed cool.
Yeah.
I want you to do it.
Yeah.
Let's get the 15-year-old to put a fucking
He's like, fuck
Look
it.
at the baby face.
and
Come
the
on.
funny, and the funny part is Drew's like, okay.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, fuck it. You got good jokes. You can stay.
You ever had a old customer come back and say, "Hey, look, fix this shit"?
yeah.
Don't
bro.
ever.
Yeah. Actually, so because I started so young and I was so bad, I took a whole year. This was probably like 5-6 years into tattooing. I took an entire year and I only covered up and fixed my old stuff. So I did it all for free because I was like, I got some shit to make up for, and
That's
I don't
what's
want like all
up.
these bad pieces out there. And so I was like, I'm gonna have to eat this and just take a loss for a little bit to fix out my old shit, and and so
It was
there
that bad?
Yeah, it was bad.
Wait,
It was bad.
but by that point, when you were fixing up people, did you feel like you was nice, or you just like, I just want to fix
like
my
I
mistakes?
was, but in retrospect, looking back, I
Yeah.
was still shit.
Hey,
I just
hey,
covered
come
up.
on, man. Come on,
Hey, but it had to be
man.
better than the first one,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, they were better than the first ones at
Okay,
least.
okay.
Yeah, they were decent. Like they were good at that moment.
Yeah.
And at that point in my tattooing, every single piece I did was better than the last, and so I was getting better and better, but it's just nowhere near what I can do now. And so
You're saying you've been tattooing since high school.
yeah.
So that means you weren't doing anything else.
No, I was still playing rugby. So
Okay.
I went to the U and played rugby too. So
What?
after high school, yeah. So after high school,
Nice like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you must have been.
I got wheels, bro.
Stop.
Yeah.
You look like. Hey, we're gonna have to run those
Stop.
highlights back real quick, but you look like you was fast.
You ain't lying,
But
no.
hey, at the U,
Yeah.
like I'm just trying to imagine a young Drew at the U just painting the town, dog.
Yeah, bro.
Is that what you was doing, or was you
Yeah.
trying to be serious about
wouldn't
school, or?
No, not at all.
Hey, what
No.
did Drew look like when he went to the U?
Dude, handsome as fuck.
Hell up. Hey, put the camera on me right now. He lying. It doesn't look like he looks now.
pull up those old pictures.
Yeah.
Pull up those old pictures.
I seen the AI version. He doesn't look good in any of them. I'm gonna push some of those
Hey,
up.
hey, those did me dirty. Yeah.
Hey, that's AI. That's why, huh?
Yeah, you ain't lying.
So when you was at the U, did you already have most all these tats? You got
No,
them right now?
dude, I didn't have any. So for a long time, I only had my foot and my shin tattooed because at that point, I was like still thinking I could go on a mission. I was like,
Trying to make mama proud.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I only had 2 tattoos for a long time, and once I started getting tattooed, like really getting tattooed, it happened fast. I just got covered within a couple years.
Okay.
But I didn't have a lot for a minute. Yeah, when I was going to the U, I only had 2, and then so I was playing rugby.
How old is this?
I was 17, 18 at this time. I was playing rugby. I had 2 full-time jobs, working at the mall, and then doing construction plumbing,
Oh,
2-a-day practices, and still trying to tattoo on the side. And like it wasn't enough money, so I was still like, I don't know if I should say that. Fuck it. I was like slaying a little tree on the side, trying to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga gotta eat when the nigga gotta eat.
Yeah, you know.
Around here, we call it a little 20. Nigga. Sorry, we'll edit that. But
No, we won't. Okay, so just doing what you need to do to survive as a
Yeah,
college
bro.
student, man.
Yeah.
hey, when we talking a little bit, what's a little bit?
A little bit
You
more
don't
than a
gotta
little
tell
bit.
me.
Just a little something.
Okay, so okay.
Okay, look, I got a question to ask.
There you go. Go ahead.
Can you tell us about your 21st birthday?
Oh shit, that was crazy, bro. So, yeah, my 21st birthday was wild. So I had 2 kids at this time, right? So in college, that's when I found out I was gonna have my son. So that's when I stopped playing.
When you
rugby.
play, okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I just skipped right ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
no, you're good. So I was playing rugby, doing what I had to do, and found out that my girlfriend at the time was pregnant. So I had to figure that out, right? And dude, it was crazy because I was still tattooing at this time, and I knew that that's what I wanted to do. I've always followed my passions. I've always been the type, like, if I don't love it, I'm not going to do it. If I'm not like fully into it, I can't commit myself to it. Right. And so, I remember like it was yesterday. So before like my 21st and all that, when I like truly dived into tattooing, I was working 2 full-time jobs. I was going to school full-time, playing rugby, and I was still trying to tattoo on the side. And I just decided, I knew that tattooing was my path. And so I quit both of my jobs and dropped out of school on the same day.
Stop.
Yeah, bro. And I remember when I told my parents, I told my mom first, and
She want to whoop your ass, huh?
oh yeah, bro. She was like,
I
"What
wanna
the
hear
hell
this.
have you done?" I was like, "Mom, I dropped out of school and I quit both of my jobs, and I'm gonna tattoo full time." And you gotta remember, at this time, I still sucked ass. I was bad, bro.
Wait. So you almost like a waking up moment.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck am I doing all this shit
Mm-hmm.
if it's not making me happy?
Yep.
I need to chase what makes me happy. So you woke up.
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
I like
and
that. And he's having a baby on the way too. So that's
Wait,
a whole
at
different
that
reality.
time,
Yeah.
when you quit everything, you knew the baby's coming. Your first.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
That was the
That's
reason why? Was because of your son?
Yeah, that was really the biggest reason why, because I was like, I knew that I had to make a change, I had to commit, and it's like with everything, you know, like and that was the same kind of decision when I started playing rugby. Like I said, I quit football, I quit everything else that I dove full into playing rugby, and so I knew I had to make that commitment and make that jump. And it's like it's a sink or swim type of moment.
Where do you get that mentality
hell
from?
yeah.
Because to be honest, us as Polynesian people, like, we're respectful and strong, but mentality wise, man, like we really don't think outside the box. You know what I mean?
Like that mentality.
Yeah, like that. To not like, look, if this is what I want to do, I'm gonna do it. You know, because
Yeah.
usually us
Look.
is like, your mom tells you to do that, you're like, hey, I'm gonna be that.
Especially like wilding out. You know, when you're having fun in that stage, and then you know you're gonna have a kid. Like, I say a lot of niggas go 50-50. Like, some niggas is like, okay, I'm a man up, and the other 50 is like,
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm gonna keep doing me. Like,
Yeah.
kid's coming, it's all right. Like, kid will be cool, but I'm just
Yeah.
gonna keep having fun.
Dude, you know what? It sounds so nerdy, but I grew up watching anime, bro.
Hey,
That's where the
We fuck
resolve
with that
comes
shit.
from. Yeah, it's like, dude, I grew up watching, like, my idols were like like Goku and Naruto, bro. And it's like,
yo,
he wants to be the best, and it doesn't matter what's in the way.
You heard the
Nothing's
first one he said.
Goku,
The OG.
bro.
OG Goku.
Yeah,
huh?
bro, that's the idol right there. And so, yeah, that's just I don't know. that's where a lot of my resolve came from, because I was like, man, I want to be like that.
That's dope.
You know?
Okay,
Hell
so you quit your job, right? And then obviously you realize
Mom.
you're having your son on the way.
Yep.
What's your next step?
Oh, dude. And I may have had that resolve, but I did not have the mental capacity to truly understand what that meant, because I was still fucking around. I was still an idiot.
You're a kid
Yeah,
still.
I was still a kid, bro.
Yeah.
Still, just drinking, partying, that's the kind of phase I was in at that point in my life. I was going to college. I had all this newfound freedom.
Sounds
And
about
so,
right.
Yeah, I was just wilding out. And it kind of, I don't know. I was still lost in a lot of ways, and so I was still fucking up, which is what led to what happened on my 21st birthday. I was still trying to figure things out, still tattooing at that point, but like I didn't truly understand how to harness the power that I had and how to manage the freedom that I had. And so I was just wilding, and I had no discipline, I had no structure. And so on my 21st birthday, I found myself in a predicament that was like, it was fucked up, and it was a big situation. It was bigger than anything I'd dealt with at that point in my life, right? And so what had happened was I only had $1,200 to my name at this point, and it was all in my wallet, in my fanny pack. And
Okay.
yeah, like I've always like had. Yeah,
I'm already
bro.
seeing it, bro.
Dude. Yeah, that's a good mental picture. I've always had a fanny pack on, bro.
Probably
Since I was,
fanny
like,
pack, no
13,
shirt
bro.
on.
I just
Yeah.
imagine the Rock back then.
I know, Wild Drew just going crazy with the fanny
Just
pack.
an ear on.
little sack of swag in there.
Yes, sir.
Just a little something.
Yeah, bro. So I had all my money that I had on me, and I had bought a bunch of booze and stuff, threw a party at my friend's apartment at that time. Woke up the next morning on my birthday, my 21st, and all my money was gone. So I started losing my shit. I'm like, yo, one of you fucking
Anybody
guys
else
stole
would too?
I was like, one of you guys took my money. Like, who the fuck is it? Like, that's all the money that I have. And at this point, and I had 2 kids at this time, right? And my daughter had been born at that point. I was married to my kid's mom, and I was like, dude, I only got so much money for me, my wife, and my kids. And this is how lost I was. I was like, I had a wife and 2 kids as a young 20-year-old, and I'm out partying.
Hey, you don't gotta explain that part, because look, in the culture, we know that part. There's a lot of us that
I've always been a righteous kid, so I don't know what you guys.
He's still living that. I mean,
I don't know what you guys are talking about. So enlighten me.
so just being crazy.
Yeah,
Although
dude.
you got a family and stuff, you ain't thinking about that
Yeah,
at the
that's
party.
what I'm
You know what I mean?
saying.
You're just trying to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up, no money,
Yep.
tripping.
And so I turned that apartment upside down. I was like, I know one of you guys has my fucking money. Who is it? I'm flipping mattresses. I'm opening all the drawers. I'm freaking out. I'm like, who has my money? And so there was 2 kids there the night before who weren't there anymore. And so I called them, and I was like, if you guys don't get back here with my money, I'm going to come burn your house down. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was the first charge. Telecommunications harassment.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's a real thing right there. Just
Yeah.
telling them some bullshit on the phone.
Yeah. I left
No,
them.
that's a real.
That's a real thing. I was like, I'm going to burn your fucking house down. You don't bring me my money.
Think I'm fucking around?
Okay. So Drew was crazy.
Nine-tail.
Drew didn't want to get into the 9-tails. He's trying to.
Fuck, bro. I thought I would. Yeah, bro. So, one of the kids comes back. And mind you, like I watched some gangster movies. Like I thought it was hard.
Okay.
But
Okay.
one of the kids came back with a gun, and I'd never held a gun in my life, right? So he like flashes it. I see it on his.
Oh, is he trying to scare you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was like a younger, smaller kid.
Okay.
And like he flashes the gun at me, and like instinctually, I just like punch him in the hip, grab the gun. I was like, whew. And it happened so fast. Like, bro, I'm fast. I was like,
You're holding the gun.
Yeah. And so that was the first time I'd ever held a gun.
First off, hold on.
John
First
Wick.
off,
He turned into
First off,
John Wick.
listen. Did you just hear him? He punched him.
Bro.
Bro didn't even hit the floor yet. He grabbed a gun, and he's already aiming
I feel
This is an anime right here.
Bro,
dog.
why are you sitting next to me, man?
I'm scared now.
So wait, you're holding the gun.
Yeah.
The kid's probably tripping out, like, oh shit, he got my gun.
Bro, yeah. And the first thing I said, everyone sit down.
Stop.
Yeah.
I seen this in a movie before, bro.
You made him sit down.
You're living what I've always wanted to do in my life, bro.
Oh,
Shut
dude.
the fuck up.
Bro, but
Sit
dude,
down.
honestly though, it scared the shit out
You
of me.
slap.
I was
Tell me you
sweat-
slap somebody.
You pistol whip
I
somebody.
pistol whipped yeah.
Bro, this is not GTA.
Yeah, it was. It was though.
You know you
Hey,
wanted to
over
do
here
some
trying-
shit like
We
that.
gotta make a movie of this.
You can't tell me you never thought about doing so. Okay, look.
We gonna tell the story. We gotta make an animated movie of this shit.
Dude, someday someone's gonna make a movie of this, and that's gonna be a scene. That's gonna be a crazy fucking scene. And hey, when you do make a movie, I better be played by The Rock.
Hey, yo, let's go.
You heard it here first on Cultural Rooted.
Wait, so you make everyone sit down?
Yeah, so he
You
gets,
trying to find the
yeah,
money.
So like he like I hit him, grab it. He tries to come back. I'm bow, and we sit down. And like inside, I'm just like, oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh, so
Okay.
inside you tripping out.
Okay, I just want to make
I'm
sure that's
sweating, bro.
Okay,
I
cool.
was like, oh my god, fuck. And I actually like after like I told everyone to sit down. No one's leaving. I went to the bathroom and emptied the clip because like I don't want to actually shoot myself or like fucking shoot somebody because I'm fucking tripping, bro. And so I'm there for like probably like an hour and a half interrogating everyone. Like, which one of you guys got my fucking money? And it was getting to the point where I was like, okay. And I'd seen Shadas, bro. Like I'd seen some fucking gangster movies.
that's my move.
Yeah, same. That was my movie too.
Rastas,
And so I was like, all right, top Shadas are back.
You respect, man.
Crush them.
Hey, my favorite part in that is take the weed and leave the money. Take the watch and leave the watch. You're a pussy watch.
If you know, you know. That's a dope ass
Damn,
movie.
Drew, okay. So
Yeah,
what happened there?
So, oh man, I started wilding. I was like, all right, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna shoot all of you in the kneecap until one of you guys tells me who has my money.
You're not really. You didn't really say.
But the
say
clip-
it.
the clip's
No,
gone.
I said
You're-
that. I said that. But
You
I
really
did
said
the clip.
this.
Yeah, yeah, and they all start freaking out. They're sweating. They're like, oh my god. Dude, it was bad, bro. I was like, I'd been holding this thing for like an hour now. I was like,
Shut the fuck up.
yeah.
Wait. So are you knowing like, okay, no one's gonna give me the fucking money? Or are you still
No,
like,
I
I'm
was
gonna get it?
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna. It's my fucking birthday. You guys are gonna jack me on my birthday. You
ain't fucking-
Yeah, you ain't
Talk
lying.
your
Okay,
shit,
yeah, you
Drew.
ain't lying.
Talk
You ain't
your
lying.
shit.
Yeah. And so at this point, I didn't know. One of them had like texted someone to call the cops. So I'm standing there in this living room, right? I'm thinking I'm hard. I'm still scared as shit. First time holding a gun. They're all sitting across from me. They're all on a couch.
Okay.
I'm standing up. There's a window behind them. The blinds are open in the window. And I see this laser cross my vision. And I like look out the window and there's a cop on top of a car. He's on top of this blue Mazda with an M4 just like aiming right at me. I was like, oh my God. I just dropped to the ground. I'm like, fuck. They got me, bro.
Like, I'm fucked now. Like, what do I do
So
now?
yeah, a couple seconds later, the SWAT team kicks the door down, comes in and beats the shit out of me. They fucking they beat my ass, took the gun.
Were you trying to
Drag
tell
me
them
out.
like,
Look,
they
Drew.
stole my money, dog? I'm just fucking, I'm protecting myself.
Yeah, I'm like, get this. So yeah, they take.
I'm the victim.
No, you brown. They ain't looking at you like that. They're like, shut the fuck.
Yeah, I was the only brown kid in the apartment, bro. So
Yeah, that shit what happened.
dude, no, it wasn't.
We got the
happening.
right run.
Look,
Yeah.
We got him.
Drew, it looks like you seen the beginning of Shatas, but you didn't see the end. You're supposed to lock the door and say, if you come in, I'm killing everybody. Yeah, Bamba Clutch, man.
I'm glad I didn't get that far there. They would have fucked my ass up.
There you go.
Yeah,
That would've been worse.
Clip.
Oh, they dragged you out.
Yeah, so they drag me out. They take me to jail. Bro, this was probably so funny. I know that because there's a bunch of neighbors like recording this. I gotta find one of those clips because I'm wearing a cowboy hat, booty shorts,
Fanny pack.
Yeah, my fanny pack still, my empty ass fanny pack.
Hey, you had some trees in there.
Oh no, I smoked it.
Nothing.
Oh man. So
Damn.
they take my ass to jail, and I'm like asking them in jail, like when they take me in and booking, I'm like, I got dinner plans tonight. Like, when am I gonna get out of here? I got shit to do. And they're like, you stupid ass.
You really were asking them?
You said that. You're like, hey, yo, I
I
gotta
was like,
get
how long is this gonna take?
Drew, you just had a gun and you're holding people hostage.
I didn't know.
So when do I get out?
Yeah, I was like, hey, how long is this
cops
gonna
like-
take? I got dinner plans. That shit, it's my birthday, bro. You know?
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that sound like, look, you beat my 21st. I don't even know.
Yeah,
if
you
that's-
beat mine too.
Yeah? Superman?
I think you win.
Yeah, same here.
Take the cake.
Damn, Drew.
Okay,
Best, worst
wait.
birthday. Hey, most memorable birthday, I guess.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Talk about that experience in jail.
Dude,
Was it
so-
jail or prison?
Jail. So it was a rough ride. So right when I got arrested, dude, this was fucked up. The first day, like on my birthday, I call my mom to tell her what happened, and I'm talking to her on the phone, and all of a sudden, like she's pissed at me, obviously, and all of a sudden she drops the phone. I just hear all this commotion. She's screaming, and I hear my daughter in the background crying, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And my mom gets back on the phone, and she goes, Oakley just fell, and the dog's kennel went through her cheek. We have to go
This is
take.
your daughter?
Yeah, it's my daughter. She's like, we have to take her to the ER, and your dumbass isn't here to do anything about it, and hangs up. And I'm like,
Oh, I'm about to cry for you
bro,
right now, bro.
dude, that was
Ooh.
like the worst moment of my life.
You
bro.
probably
Like,
went hella sober right there, huh? Like,
I did,
oh,
bro.
shit.
Dude, I tried to break out of jail. I tried to leave. I run for the door. I like throw the phone. I try and run for the door. They fucking tackle me and tase me again and put me on max lockdown. They put me in the drunk tank.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude, I'm
damn.
dude,
and
I'm-
this is
Your birthday.
Yeah, this is still my
This
birthday.
the day.
This is on my birthday. I'm
And that
crying. I'm
happened?
trying to like break the glass of the jail door, and like, dude, it was bad. And like, dude, and bro, I got moves. So I busted through like 8 cops,
Yeah.
and they fucking got my
Man,
ass
bro,
down.
bro, I feel you, man. Look,
Yeah,
hey,
bro.
look, we're all dads up here, man. Us three, bro. We all have daughters too, man. So like, when you say that, like, there's a moment in my life where I was like that. You know what I mean? I never experienced something like that, but where I was locked up and couldn't be there for my kids. And I'm telling you, that's like the
Yeah.
hardest shit. But just hearing that, your daughter went through that, and
Yeah, bro.
she said you ain't even here, like that had to fuck.
Dude, that cut deep, bro. I never felt like I had failed myself more than when I had failed my kids in that moment, you know? And that really was what flipped the switch for me. You know, that moment, this experience, you know, because it was the hardest thing, the worst thing I'd ever gone through at that point in my life. But I'm very grateful for it, because that was the catalyst of what like changed the trajectory of my life. You know, and that changed everything, because I was, like I said, I was an idiot. I was, you know, very gifted and very blessed at that point, but I was fucking throwing away my own blessings because I wasn't choosing the path that was what was best for me, you know, and what was best for my kids. And it had gotten me in that situation. Because truth be told, if someone had pulled a gun on me, flashed a gun at me today, I would do the same thing. I'll fucking, you know what I mean? But the difference is I wouldn't put myself in a position to be robbed by people.
I
Got
feel
you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
And
Not
so-
dumb enough to be in that situation.
Yeah, and my mindset has completely changed. Me at the core, I haven't changed. I wouldn't let someone just fucking
Right.
pull a gun on me like
Yeah.
that. But I don't surround myself and put myself in positions to be in that type of situation again.
For sure.
You know, and
Hey,
so
there's a saying by Mike Tyson that says that nobody knows the chaos you went through to be as humble as you are today. And I feel like that's how you are. You feel me? Like nobody knows your story, but you're gonna hear it here first.
Wait. Okay. So you get locked up. How long? How long you in there?
I was locked up for a year.
A year.
Yeah.
Away
So
from-
So you missed a Christmas. You probably missed a
Yeah.
Halloween,
Mhm.
birthdays.
Yep.
Hey, like
Yeah.
me and
Come
this
on,
guy
cousin.
been locked up.
Come on, cousin.
Isn't it
Yeah.
funny how that shit changes you? Like for real,
Does,
like
bro.
not even being able to go outside and like smell a rose.
Mhm.
Like that shit, you can't even do that.
Yeah.
Or even go for a walk. You know what I mean?
Get some
Like,
fresh
you're
air.
So, you're so caged up.
So-
and,
Did that
Yeah.
shit like help you? Like,
Dude,
it
it
did
did.
what it was supposed to do.
It did.
Yeah.
It was, and it's crazy because in jail, the maximum you can stay there is a year, and then they'll move you to the prison. So I was there longer than anyone, right? Because I was in there for the maximum time that you could be there. And so I had seen so many people come and go, making the same decisions. And I was like, bro, what are you idiots? What are you doing? Like, and I understood the gravity of the situation. It got very real very quickly. And so,
what was the move after that?
Oh, dude.
Once you got out, what was the move?
The move started in there, actually, because it was movement within myself. And I'm really grateful that I went to jail because it taught me discipline. And that's what gave me my really good habits that I still have today. What happened after that was a direct reflection of what had happened to me inside of there. I read a lot of books. I read 142 books while I was in jail. A lot of.
Were you into reading before you went in there?
Yeah, but I was into. I liked to read fantasy, sci-fi stuff.
Okay.
But in there is where I found self-improvement books, right? And so I was learning a lot about myself in there. And that's where I started waking up early every day. I started making my bed every day. Started writing in my journal every day.
That's a big thing for you. If y'all don't know, check out his IG. Make your fucking bed.
So
make your fucking bed every day, bro.
That's true, yeah. So you're saying it started in there, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's where it started. Yeah. I got my first gratitude journal in jail. I really took a deep dive within my own psyche and within myself in there. And that's what, really put me on the path of what has happened since then, and so, I'm really grateful.
I gotta say this. You gotta be a little crazy to say I'm thankful for going to jail. Nobody ever says it. But
it's
for
crazy.
Me and him, we understand what you mean by saying that,
Mm-hmm.
When you tell somebody yeah, bro, I'm glad I got locked up, people are like, what? You're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
look,
you say, it had to happen for you to be who you are now.
You went in a piece of shit and you came out almost the best version of yourself.
Yeah, I don't know about piece of shit, but yeah.
Look, I was a piece of shit for sure. I'm just saying, from what the story, you know what I mean? You sound wild, but it sounded like you really got your head on right when you came out. You knew what you was about. You knew what you could do. Now you got to get to work now.
Yeah, bro. Came out with a lot of tools, not just disciplines and habits, but mental tools. I came out with empathy and understanding, and a much more positive mindset. And that changed everything, bro. It was very rehabilitating for me.
That's crazy that just changing the way you think makes a whole different, huh?
Changes everything. Changes
crazy.
everything. You change the way you think, changes the way that you act. And
That's
changing the way that you act
yeah.
changes the way that you live and your lifestyle.
Everything.
Eventually becomes a product of your mind. And I learned that in a big way.
Okay.
So you come out.
Yeah, what's the move?
Now what is it?
Bro, I had $52 and I was like, fuck. I need to hustle.
I need a tattoo gun.
Yep. Yeah. So, and it was crazy because one thing that I really learned how to do when I was in there is to manifest the type of lifestyle that I wanted.
Okay.
So I had made a lot of aspirations. I got my vision in order in jail, and I had a journal that I would write everything that I wanted to do. And so I had wrote about wanting to open a tattoo shop, and this was 8 years before I actually, or not 8 years. This was, I was 23. This is 4 years before I opened my own shop. I was like, okay, I want to have my own shop. I want it to look like this. And I got very specific. I learned how to specifically envision what I wanted and plan it. And
you're manifesting shit for yourself.
Completely. I started a manifestation journal. And so that's exactly what has happened. And I said, I want to go to these places. I want to go to, and I would read about them in books. I want to go to Dubai. I want to go to Paris. I want to go to all these places I've never been. I want to make real friends who would never do me wrong like that. I want to be surrounded by people that love me and care about me. And I want to experience the good part of life.
Okay, so we fucked up. You didn't wake up when you knew you wanted a tattoo. You woke up in jail.
Mm-hmm.
That was your waking up moment. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Turning point.
Yeah. That was when I was able to flip the switch and everything changed, because I was tattooing already at that point, but I realized in jail that tattooing for me was the vehicle to be able to get to where I wanted to go.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
and
like
so,
that.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize that I had the keys to this. And
You had the keys the whole time.
yeah, bro.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah,
Hey.
but I was in the trunk of that vehicle. I
That's
wasn't
right.
in the driver's seat, bro.
I like
know?
that. Ooh.
So-
Did y'all catch that?
boys, you think?
Ooh, he was in the
Yeah.
trunk, but he was driving when you get in jail.
Yeah.
Hey, be for real. Was you tagging people in jail?
No, everyone wanted me to though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I was
Those
drawing.
little homemade.
Yeah, but I was very dedicated to my purpose. And my purpose at that point wasn't to do little tattoos in there. It was to learn about myself. And so I had a very strict regimen there. I was only reading, I was working out, and I was writing because I wrote every day I was in there too. And so it was good. It was really good for me. And so when I got out, I had all these tools to be able to use them in the real world. And so I got to work. I got to tattooing. I got to structuring what I wanted to happen. Got a car.
But that's not an easy journey. I know you're saying that like, yeah, I got out, tattoo, work, got a car, but going through that's not easy while you're doing that, right?
And
It
just
was-
like
it was
seeing
hard,
him,
man.
you see this kid come out of jail saying, "I want to go to Paris and Dubai." You know, people are gonna laugh. You know what I mean? Like that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
natural reaction.
Such
Oh, Drew think he different now. Look at him,
Everybody laughed, bro.
right?
Because it was like national headline news. Everyone knew what had happened, and everyone at that point had seen me for the surface level. You know what I mean? They had, and granted, like that was what I had showed them. I had only
Right.
showed them the
That
worst
part.
parts of myself, but it didn't matter what anyone else had thought or what anyone else's opinion was on me, because I knew who I was, and I knew that I had shit to do, and I knew what I wanted in life. And so I just went after it, bro.
Look, that's all it takes.
You
hear
heard
this
it
guy?
here.
That's
Learn
all
from
it
my guy.
is,
He's
man.
dropping jewels right now.
You want to do it, just do it.
Hey,
know what I
so
mean?
so after that, you come out, you got a good head on your shoulders, you trying to do the right thing. When did you walk into Frost City? When did all
So,
that happen?
So I was tattooing at this shop called Savage Tattoo and in Ogden, and it was like, oh man, it was not the place. It was an important part of like my journey because
journey.
it taught me certain things. But I actually got tattooed by Fred at his house before he opened his shop, and I told him, I was like, yo, I'm a big fan. Like you've been really inspirational for my art and stuff. And I showed him my stuff. I was like, I also tattoo, and this is what I do. Like he asked to see my stuff, and I showed him, and he instantly was like, yo, I'm about to open a shop. You got to come work in my shop. I was like, damn.
Wait,
bet.
so you just got the pass just like that? Because
Yeah.
we had Lala on, and Lala was kind of talking about his journey.
Yeah,
and
he was like, that had me last on the list.
yeah, he's like, I wasn't even on his list. Like I had to work my way up there to try to get on with
but
Fred.
this is Drew talking about.
Hey,
that, you know
Drew
what I
got
mean?
you thought Drew had them fast feet, but he got them hands,
You know what I'm
boy.
saying?
Watch out.
Yeah, bro. And I did a whole different type of style of art too. I think it was just very different because everybody
Hey,
did Polynesian tribal.
Real talk. Like
get
that's
into
what
that.
put me on. Cause we knew Lala, so we fucked with Frost City. We just seen all the Polynesian tribal shit.
stuff. Yeah.
We know that. But then we see this kid called Drew, WinnieTheJroo, and it was all this other type of shit.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
dope, not only for yourself, but for the shop to like, hey, let's like open our minds. Let's expand like the
Yeah.
tattoo game, not just I'm just saying for me at least, that shit put me on because I was like, I like
Hey,
it.
but going
He's
off of
different.
that, going off of that, cousin, what made you want to go that route?
Yeah,
Like
there you go.
tattooing what you're doing now, like instead of just doing tribal and what everybody else is doing, like names, and stuff. Because like he said, your shit's fucking crazy, bro.
Thank
Like,
you. I don't know, man. I've always just loved surrealism. I've loved drawing portraits. I actually like starting out. I just like to draw people. I'd like to draw faces, and so portraiture was my favorite style. It was that groove that I enjoyed drawing.
see, that's the shit. Frost saw, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he saw that.
Like, oh shit, this kid's different.
Different.
Yeah.
I like that little. What's that quarter shit you be doing?
Yeah, those little
those
micro
mini
portraits.
ones.
Dude, you're crazy for doing that, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Have you
Look.
seen those?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah, I seen those, bro.
Okay, crazy. But yeah, anyways,
We can
so,
get into that. Hold
yeah,
on.
so you in Frost City. How long were you at Frost City for?
2 years, and it was two and a half years, and it was awesome, bro.
Yeah.
They are fucking awesome. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about art, and I didn't do Polynesian tribal, but because I was around the best tribal artists in the game, I learned how to make tattoos that function with the body. I learned a lot about body flow, body composition, how to create tattoos fit for people, you know. And
so you perfecting your craft out there.
yeah, it helped a lot. I learned a lot from them, and not only a lot about art, but
I don't believe you. So if you can do my shoulder,
They will believe you.
We'll believe
you. Show me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just learning the body, learning how
Yeah.
the tattoos work with the body.
Yeah, learning a lot about
That
tattooing
matters,
and
right?
art. Yeah, and it's huge. Composition is huge with tattoos. That's why my tattoos are so striking. They have that oh shit factor when people see them. It's just like, damn, you know.
It's a piece of art. It's
Yeah.
a real piece of art.
Mhm. And it's different from than any other art that I did because it's not on a flat paper or canvas. Not only that, like like I said, I grew up drawing and painting, but that was my way to connect with myself. And when I started to tattoo, that was my way to connect with other people. And so I learned a lot about the meaning of that energetic exchange there. And I learned a lot about how to be a man from those guys. you
Okay,
know?
look. I got to say it because you just talked about it a little bit. That connection. So for people who have never got a tat, it's almost like someone who's never had sex. Let's just see it like that.
Yeah.
And they start talking. All the girls say, hey, have you, you messed with so-and-so? How was he? You know what I mean? They talk
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. It's
And
true.
then look.
Oh! I just we're
Look,
live
Drew,
right now.
Drew, you already know Drew's art is like top notch. But a lot of these people that come out from your chair, they talk about the conversation, the time, the energy,
not the tattoo.
not the tattoo.
Okay,
Yeah.
cousin.
yeah.
That's that connection. And I feel like, bro, if you know WinnieTheJroo or if you met him, you just give off this energy, bro.
No, that's real talk.
And so, like,
and he's a sexy motherfucker. I'm just say that right now.
yeah, he might.
I
yeah,
appreciate
yeah,
you, bro. I
So-
appreciate you.
Yeah, look.
Thank
My
you so
wife's
much.
never getting a tattoo by him.
Look, my
For
wife
him
be
to touch her
yeah,
body.
yeah, you know
No,
what I'm saying?
man, we're not doing that.
I'm just
He's
saying-
too sexy. That's
Like,
why.
I don't
people
tattoo
gotta-
a lot of wives.
You lying?
the only one.
He lying. He lying. But like, I just said, like, people gotta be talking like that about you, bro, because
No, for real.
You're so
it's
authentic.
It's the vibe you give out when you're giving the tag.
good energy.
You're right,
Yeah.
cousin.
right?
Yeah, so most of my clients, I know I do good art, but most of my clients, 99 out of 100 clients, they don't come to me because it's good art. They come to me for the experience, you know, and because I
Why
understand.
does that matter to you?
Because, check it out. Tattooing, with what I do, I change the way that people look. It changes your body, so it changes the way that you look, which in turn changes the way that you look at yourself. And when you can change the way that you look at yourself, you change the way that you feel about yourself. So I change the way that people feel about themselves. I make people love themselves more. I make people feel seen and special and acknowledged. And that's what people come back for. That's what people want, you know, because that's what everybody wants. Everyone wants to look cool, but everyone wants to feel like they fucking matter. And I pay attention to that. I put a lot of effort into the energetic exchange because it's an exchange of energy, you know, just like sex. And so when I'm having when I put a lot of attention on the exchange of energy, that's what really resonates with people. That's what's everlasting, you know.
So getting a tattoo
Yo.
from you is like getting
Like
a painting
having
from-
sex.
Getting a painting from Pablo Picasso.
Yeah, that's that good dig, man.
And again, that's why you're never getting a tattoo by him. You hear me?
Babe, you ain't going to Winnie, K. But you might get the
Never.
micro, but hey, but on some real shit, that's some deep
Yeah,
shit,
no,
bro.
for real, bro.
Because there's hella good people that can do a good final product. But sitting in the chair and having that conversation, that exchange, I do.
That means more.
I be hearing people like, oh yeah, it's cool, but man, the guy was just like not talking.
No.
I was just on my phone the whole time, like.
I
No
was just-
experience.
I fucking him the whole time while he was patting me. While he had an Iron Man mask on. That's why you're not going to him. I told you.
He was dressed like Darth Maul, but
Okay, look.
Here's one thing I want to dive in. Obviously,
we going
you
off,
went,
yeah.
you came out of jail a new person, and you start striving, manifesting things. I want to talk about your image, right? I'll talk your image.
Yes, please.
When did this image come out?
Nice
Because
question.
when we talk about Polynesians, right, there's rare that we know that dab into
The whole body.
your taste.
Inked up.
Yes. I want to know when did all this and
the
all this
fashion,
flash
yeah, come
and
on,
everything
Drew.
come
No,
about,
that
man?
great question.
on, Drew.
man.
Thank you, bro. Dude.
We know you've been sexy your whole life. But what's up with everything else?
The style, come on.
Dude, I grew up watching anime, bro. Dude, I had all these cool ass characters that I wanted to look like. I was like, why not? And when I think that when I really started to realize that I can live whatever kind of life I wanted, a byproduct of that is I can look any way that I want to look too. So I just look how I want to look, and turns out it's super cool.
But look, a lot of people can't pull off that look though, Winnie.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Like if I were to go home and say, "Babe, I'm trying to be like Drew," my wife's gonna be like, "Stop." All right? You can look like
you look stupid. Take that shit off.
You look like
all that shit off.
You don't look like Drew. Okay,
but I'm
clean
saying,
your
though,
neck.
bro, like
you pull it off.
Did you know you look good with these stuff, or were you like, I'm just gonna wear it? I
just
don't care
thought
what
I would
people-
look cool.
Okay.
I never really worried about what anyone else would think about it. I just thought I would look cool.
There it is.
Look, I'm gonna just tell you right now. In the culture, that shit, no one's dressing like that.
Ain't
So
nobody
for us to
doing
see
that.
you dressing like that, fire.
Okay, look, I gotta ask you this
Fire.
question. I saw this somewhere, but I heard for every other week for 2 years you got tatted up.
Yeah.
That's gotta be bad though, right? For your
was
body, your
bad.
skin.
Uh,
What made you go into that? Like, what made you want to get tatted up so much
Dude,
in 2 years?
I just got addicted, bro. I just loved getting tattooed, and I didn't have a lot at that point because like even when I got out of jail and like I was like in my early 20s, I still only had a couple, but it really started once I got tattooed by Fred, and I was just like, oh, this is cold.
Wait. What did he do on you?
My throat.
Oh,
that's clean.
okay. Oh, so you got you?
Yeah, and I was like, this is what it's about. And I had a lot of, I had my friends that tattooed, and so I just started getting blasted.
When did Lala do your hair? And what made you want to do? Drew, come on, man. Like,
Dude, I
can
just
we
want to
leave
get.
some parts alone? Like,
Man,
Is there any part
Just-
untouched?
just my dick for now?
oh, that's been touched hella times.
That's a different touch. That's a different touch,
different
cousin.
touch.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we talking
sorry.
about tattoos right now.
Okay, so
But the head,
yeah. What made you want to do Lala to do your whole head, like the top of your head?
Because I wanted my throat to just come all the way up, and like I had
That's that Avatar aim.
yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
I just wanted it all, and like I had a little one on my face at that point, so I was just like,
But when you want these, is there like you're like, I want this tattoo, or do you just go in and you're like, hey, bro, do whatever you need, but I need this whole head covered?
both.
Okay.
Like I have some that I had the idea and I was like, man, this look tight. But then I just would find artists that I like, and I know that when I tattoo, I like a lot of creative freedom, and so that's the best. That's how I do my best work.
Okay.
So I want their best work, and I just want their art, and so I'm like, do whatever, And so that's when I got tattooed by Lala and Fred. I was just like, I don't care what you do, just freaking make me look sick.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, look, so let's move into that. You open up your shop, Olympus, right?
Yeah.
Where does the name come from?
Yeah, there you go.
I see the big O. I see it everywhere.
Yeah.
But where did the thought come into? Were you?
So I came up with this when I was in jail. I'm a big fan of
God
Greek
damn.
mythology.
So is everything that you're doing now
Hell yeah.
something you wrote that you?
Uh-huh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So you already knew it was gonna be
That's
Olympus
cool.
tattoo.
Yeah. I already knew what the decor was going to look like. I knew it was going to be white and gold.
Tough.
I knew it was going to have all my anime toys in there, all my action figures and shit. Yeah.
What the fuck? That's
That's crazy, bro.
Crazy, right?
that's a gift, right? To be able to see what that's a visionary.
Like you saw it and now it's here.
you're manifesting it. That's a gift. Not most people have that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, I'm very grateful for that, bro.
Dude, what about that journey in between Frost City and Olympus? Like, what gave you the extra push to go and like, okay, I not feel like I could do this. Okay, I'm doing it now.
I just, I couldn't really say what it was. I just felt it. And I've always been the type to just follow what was in my heart. And I just felt like it was time. I just wanted to. And it was actually the worst thing because I was broke as shit. I didn't have enough. I could, after I paid the down payment for the first and last month rent for my shop, I had like $100 left. And I was like, fuck, I got to get to work and I better book some tattoos because fuck. And it was just that leap of faith. But I guess the root of that was just the faith that I could make it happen, and it's worked so far.
That's crazy.
Look,
So all y'all out there, don't wait until you're financially ready. Don't wait until everything's set up nicely. You feel it?
Go for it.
Go chase that shit.
Yeah, bro, because you're never gonna be all the way ready. It's never gonna be perfect.
Big facts.
You know, if you want to do it, that's when you need to do it. Because I learned that, like, if you sit there and just think about it, you'll never do it. If you're waiting for the perfect time for it to happen, it will never happen. You just have to fucking send it.
Hey,
Figure it out on the way down.
So I saw this thing that you said, when you're interested in doing something, you will do it, but only if it's convenient for you. But when you're committed to do something, you do it no matter what.
Yeah.
You expect no excuses, only results.
Yeah, I said that.
Drew's like, what?
It's hard.
What did I say? That? Bars.
Hey, when I was saying it, I was like, shit, I feel tight as shit saying this shit. Yeah, you
That's
did
a
say
rap
that.
song,
You
man.
did say that.
Bars.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah, I saw it on something that you said. You saw it on the interview. I saw it on the interview of you, and you said that, and I feel like you just saying what you were just saying right now. It's just like that's exactly what you meant by saying that. Like
Yeah.
quote that you said.
Yeah, that's the way I live. I'm a very disciplined and committed person, and it doesn't matter what my feelings are about something. It doesn't matter what the inconveniences are. I'm just committed to my purpose, and I think that is the difference. Like I was saying in that interview, the difference between just being interested in something and being fully committed to something, and
They're two different things.
two very different things.
That's what I'm saying. That's tight.
Yeah, and I find a lot of purpose in what I do with tattooing and with what I do for people, and so it doesn't matter who doubts that, or it doesn't matter the roadblocks, the challenges, the types of resistance, externally or internally. It doesn't matter like how I feel. Like I wake up sometimes not motivated. I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to get out of bed and make this fucking bed and go to the gym and do all this hard shit I gotta do.
And run 3 miles.
Yeah.
I see. We see you, Joe.
It's 5 now. But
Get your facts straight, boy.
My bad.
Yeah, it's 5
I'm
now.
sleeping on it. Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyone else's feelings about it. It doesn't matter my own feelings about it. I know the things I need to do, and I just stay committed to that and that discipline. When I can't always fall back on my motivation because I'm not always motivated. Nobody's always motivated.
That's right. You're human.
Big time.
But you can always be disciplined.
That's right.
Ooh, that discipline, boy.
Yeah.
That's
so
what.
If I can't rely on my motivation, I can always rely on my discipline.
Okay, look. So opening up your shop, obviously you need a team. You need a squad. How did you know how to pick your squad? You know what I mean? Just like a Pokemon master as I am, like Ash.
Yeah.
You know, I know
Trash.
my
He ain't know.
Can I talk my shit
no.
first?
Hell no.
Huh? I know my, I know my Pokemon. How did you know? How did you know who to trust and who not to trust?
I didn't at first. I had to learn. You know, it's like when you think you have a good draft pick, you pick them and then they just choke. And also, one thing I didn't really understand is that as a leader, I didn't really truly understand how to lead when I first opened my shop, because even if you could have the best team, but if they aren't led in the right way, then you don't have the right game plan,
you're gonna fall.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, you could have the all-star squad.
That's right.
And which I did. I had this. I was very egoic in the way that I built my shop at first. You know, I thought I had to be surrounded by the top players. I had to have like this all-star cast.
Best.
Yep. But if I wasn't at my best as the leader, it didn't matter who was around me because shit would flop. And so, you know, it's crazy because now the team that I have now is fucking amazing.
Let's go. Shout out team, yo.
Dude,
Olympus. Let's go.
Yeah, we got Chloe back
Hey,
there.
shout out Chloe.
Chloe in the house. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, my shop has never been better, and I'm surrounded by all beginners who I'm teaching them. You know, and that's one thing that I learned about myself is that I didn't need this all-star cast around me to like prove to everyone like, oh, I'm the best. Like that's not something that I find fulfillment with, like trying to prove myself to anyone. But where I find my personal sense of fulfillment is by helping people. I like to teach. And so to be the catalyst in someone else's journey gives me a sense of fulfillment that allows me to be the best leader.
Okay,
And
look,
so-
Drew, let's just get into it because you're talking about it. This mentorship that you got going on, man. All these people that want to inspire to be a great tattooist, Drew got something spicy for y'all, man. And it's super dope to see because just hearing like your upbringing, like you probably wish you had this guy to teach you these things about this passion that you love.
It's exactly why I started my mentorship program, because I taught myself. I didn't have an apprenticeship. I didn't have a mentor to show me the way, you know? And so that's why I find a lot of fulfillment in being that person for somebody and being that voice of reason and that guide for somebody else and helping other people along their path.
Okay.
Hey, give the plug. How can the people find you if they want to hop on that?
Yeah, so I only open enrollment for my program for 2 weeks every 3 months.
Okay.
And so on all of my socials, I post the link, and then also on olympusartinstitute.com. That's where you guys can find
There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna
Go
put
ahead and
that
track
on.
that down.
We'll
Yep.
put that on the bottom.
Yeah.
Go check it out if you want to be as good as this guy right
Hey,
here.
but while
Psych.
we're on it, while
Come
we're
on.
on it, I also saw something that I forgot what it's called, but you be taking your like
Tab Venture.
that's what it's called.
Adventure,
Drew,
yeah.
Can we get into that?
Tell
Can
the
we get into
people
that a
what
little
this
bit?
is, man.
Hey, and I heard the next one's Dubai.
Yep, Dubai.
I'm about to buy hella shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
Japan.
I'm trying to go.
What?
but-
Japan.
Japan is next after that.
So
Yeah.
talk about that. What is that? 'Cause
Yeah,
I've
tell the
seen it
people,
all
man.
over, but
Yeah, so Tat Venture, like I said, my biggest aspiration with tattooing is be able to create massive impact, you know, and I know the kind of impact that just a tattoo makes on people, but I wanted to take that to the next level and really share my entire self with people and really give people that next level experience, you know, and that's what Tat Venture in essence does for people. It's very growth oriented, which is what I'm all about. I like to help people evolve, you know, and ascend. And so I had the idea to create an experience that, you know, and I'm really expensive to get tattooed by, and I understand not a lot of people can get tattooed by me. And this is a way for anyone to get tattooed by me, and people that wouldn't normally be able to get tattooed by me. It's like Willy Wonka, bro. I'm like the Willy Wonka of the tattoo
oh
world,
no,
bro.
it's so badass.
Hey.
Cause like I've seen it,
Bruh.
and in the end, bro, like I've
Bruh.
seen one. I think you took him to Paris or something.
Yeah, the last one is to Paris.
Yeah, and then I saw like after that you gave him a tattoo, and like to me, I'm like, dude, fuck the trip. The trip is dope. Like I'm not gonna lie, but to get tattooed by you, a piece about everything that you did on the trip, to me
Yeah.
that lives forever. Like that's
Yeah.
on that dude's body, you know.
Mhm.
But the experience is fun too. I mean, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Anybody would want to go anywhere with you, bro.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
Facts.
in the final end, when you come in and you're like, how do you come up with that piece? Like
I designed it on the trip. So the one that I did in Paris was dope. So this Tat Venture is also, you know, I know it's for the experience for the winner and for the people that are there, but also don't forget I got a bucket list to cross off too.
That's what I'm
you know?
saying.
And so
They doing
Um,
fun shit with you.
yeah, so the list that I told you guys that I wrote while I was in jail of all the places that I wanted to go to,
Yeah.
that's the places we go to on Tat Venture.
Man, that's clean.
Yeah.
God damn.
And so,
dude.
so I
Oregon.
always wanted to go to Paris and go to the Louvre. That's where the Mona Lisa is. And I'm a huge art history
That's
nerd,
right.
you know. And so
God
I always wanted to go see the Louvre. And so I finally got to go to Louvre on Tat Venture 6. And dude, it was fucking awesome. I remember the moment that I saw Ethan, he's the one who won Tat Venture 6. I remember the moment that he saw the Mona Lisa more than I remember when I saw it, because he saw it first, and I was watching him walk down this hallway, and he was walking a little bit ahead of us, and I watched him like turn, and he just stops, and it dropped his fucking jaw. He just goes, and I was like, he just saw her. And I remember that moment, and I was like, holy shit, like, and I knew that moment was so impactful for him. And so I tattooed a portrait of the Mona Lisa on him.
Hey.
And that's why I chose that as the subject matter for that piece. And I had never tattooed the Mona Lisa at that point, because I was just like, that's a holy work of art.
You
I
don't
was
mess
like,
with it.
I wasn't ready to mess with it. Yeah, I wasn't ready to touch it. But once I saw him see that, and I knew that I was ready to make that impact
had
on
to
him
be
and
on
let
there.
them, it had to be her. And so it was cool too. Like, a big theme of that trip was that our lives are a reflection of our inner world. You know, what happens on our external world is a reflection of our internal world. And so the movie that I first saw that made me want to go to Paris is a movie called As Above, So Below. And so we were talking about that the whole trip, and that's a big, tie back to our inner world. You know, as above, what's happening on our external world is the same as below, what's happening within us. And so what I did is I took a lily. The national symbol for France is a fleur-de-lis, which is like the Saints logo, right? Yeah. And so what the fleur-de-lis is, it's a lily, right? And so I took a lily, an X-ray of a lily, and I flipped it upside down, and made it the same on the top as the bottom, as above, so below. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I put that, I fused that with the Mona Lisa, and that's what I tattooed on him.
My guy got a rendition of WinnieTheJroo's Mona Lisa on his body after that trip. Yeah.
We're gonna edit this question out, but do you make love like this the way you think like that? Because you are a motherfucker. Yeah, you must like be having people go like a kiki. We're gonna edit that out, Mo. Make sure you edit that out. Anyways,
hey, I'll tell you, that's the best 3 minutes of her life.
Hey, you beat me by 2.5 minutes.
Hey, 3 is 3.
A win is a win.
Hell yeah. Before that though, I always ask our
go
guests,
ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I always ask our guests this. That always come in here. It's just a cultural question. But I always ask our guests, what is one thing about your culture that you agree with, that you're like, you know what, I stick by this? And what is one thing about your culture that you're like, I don't agree with that, even though it goes on in the culture, that you would never pass down to you?
Family matters. That's something I agree with.
You love. Okay.
Yeah. That's something that is super important to me.
That's right.
We
are a big family. People.
Yeah. And what I don't agree with that I would change is self-doubt. I see that a lot, and that's something
that's a new one, cousin.
Yeah. I think that's something that is kind of ingrained in people from what the beliefs of their parents are, and so and that's something that I see in a lot of people in every culture, but just in human culture, and just having self-limiting beliefs about yourself. That's something that I've seen myself be able to break out of, and has made the biggest changes in my life, and allowed me to have a very unlimited type of thinking, and an unlimited type of self-belief, and has allowed me to grow and ascend to levels that my family never would have even imagined was possible.
Big facts.
Hey, but before we go on to the question, just 5 minutes on this. I just wanted to touch on what recently just happened with you, and it was at the shop, right?
With my ex.
The case.
Yeah, the case. Yeah, no, it wasn't at the shop. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, we can take some time and talk about this.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro. So, dude,
I just want to clear
you want the whole story?
Yeah, the whole story.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to share.
We're trying to milk everything you got.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to touch on that. I know it's all over social media.
A lot of people been watching. A lot of people are asking questions. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah,
I actually wrote something on our page, and people asked me. They were like, "Can you ask him about that?"
Yeah, dude. So it's a crazy situation. I was dating this girl. I was in love with this girl, bro. And we had a lot of, it was a rocky relationship. She had a lot of growing to do, as did I, as we all do. And so what had happened was, and mind you, I travel a lot for tattooing. I travel every month, and I had never taken her to go to a tattoo convention until this, because it was just that situation, that relationship was problematic, and in a work sense, I can't have that.
Doesn't make sense.
No, and so I went against my own system, bro, and I took her, and for the first time, and so we went out to this tattoo convention, and really, like, what had triggered me, like I have had relationships in my past where my trust was broken. I'd been cheated on, and so I was like very insecure about that, and like very triggered by that. Just really jealous in that way. You know what I mean? Because of my past traumas.
Yeah, makes
and
sense.
so there was a moment where we were in an Uber and she was in the front seat and the Uber driver was being super flirty with her, and he's like, oh yeah, just take my number down just in case you guys need a ride. And I'm like sitting in the back like watching this play out, seeing what happened, and she took his number and I was like,
Yeah, see, that's
what the fuck was that? And so we got out and I was like, what
Yeah,
the
what
fuck was that?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, just in case we need a ride. I'm like, that's what the app is for. What the fuck are you talking? You didn't even pay for this Uber. What are you talking about?
You ain't lying.
Yeah. So I felt some type of way. Like I was in my feelings for the rest of the trip. And I tattooed for 3 days in a row. And then at the end of the third day, her and my ex-apprentice wanted to go out. They wanted to go, to the clubs and go bar hopping and go get some drinks and stuff.
Yep.
And I was not down. I was tired. I just tattooed for 3 days. And I was like, y'all can go out. I'm going to pack up my shit.
Yeah.
So I'm packing up my stuff. I'm watching the Sasuke retrieval arc. I'm
like, hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm just so I stayed back, watched some anime, packed up my shit, went to bed. And she had come back after they went out, and it was probably 1, 2 in the morning or something. She gets in bed, and I was still feeling some type of way because of the whole Uber situation. And so I turned away from her. I'm like, don't touch me. And she goes to bed, and this was the demise of the whole situation. In the middle of the night, I built a pillow wall.
My nigga's like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
I'm mad at you like that right now.
Yeah. I was petty. It was petty, but that's how I felt. Yeah. So I put 2 pillows in between us.
Could have been a lot worse.
You had a force field around you. We can say that.
Yeah. A pillow force field, bro.
Yeah, he gets that a lot from his wife, so he know.
Hey, it's about Drew.
Anyways.
Yeah, it hurt some feelings, bro.
So she pissed.
So yeah, she woke up pissed, and so she wakes up at 6 in the morning. She's like, why'd you put these 2 pillows between us? What the fuck is that? What are you trying to say? I was like, I didn't want you to touch me. She's like, what are you trying to say? I'm disgusting? So I was like, yeah, the way that you act is disgusting. Yes, that's why I put the pillows between us. And she starts acting out when I say she's problematic, she's very confrontational. She's the type, her attachment style is very anxious. She likes to argue and fight about stuff. My attachment style is very avoidant. I'll run away from the problem.
Yeah,
I'm like,
leave me alone.
I don't want this.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need this. I don't want this. Like, you chill out and then we can talk. Like when someone starts yelling at me, I leave.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
just-
That
I
makes sense.
avoid
I'm the
that
same
shit.
way. Yeah, I'm the same
Yeah,
way.
Me too.
I don't argue. I don't do that. I don't play that shit. And so she's starting to turn up. It's 6 in the morning. I'm like, okay, you need to chill out, go back to bed. And she starts yelling at this point. So I'm like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna go work on it. And this is right after my booking day. So I have 1 booking day a year where I book my whole year. And so this is right after. So I had hella emails. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go work on my emails, go read through all these bookings. You chill out. And she starts yelling. And so our hotel room, it was a 1 hotel room, and then there was 2 rooms in that hotel room, right? And so me and her were in 1 room, and my apprentice was in the other room.
Okay.
And so she starts yelling. I'm like, you need to be quiet. You're gonna wake her up. And she doesn't like to be told what to do. So she starts yelling louder. And so I go, shut the fuck up. You're gonna wake her up. And when I said shut the fuck up, she slapped me and she freaks out. And I'm like, okay, fuck you. I'm out. I'm not playing this shit. So I go to leave. And it would make her more anxious when I would try and leave these types of situations.
Right.
And so she followed me, right? I'm like, I go to put my shoes on. She's slapping my shoes out.
She's
I'm
still
like,
yelling
"Bro."
at you.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know why they think that's funny. Oh, that's cool to be like, bro, I'm
Dude.
mad. Leave me alone. Just
Yeah, and she is the type, she didn't want to let me leave, right? And I'm the type, I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and do this.
Yeah.
And so I go to leave. She follows me into the hallway, right? So she follows me into the
damn.
elevator. I go to get on the elevator. She stops the elevator from shutting. She comes on. She's pushing me. And I knew she doesn't like when I swear at her, right? That's why she slapped me when I said shut the fuck up.
oh, okay.
She
And
reacted.
so, yeah. And so she was being very reactive. And so she's on the elevator yelling at me still. And I'm like, you are acting like a crazy bitch. You need to go back in the room. And when I said that, she slapped me again. I was like, get the fuck away from me. And at this point, my apprentice had woken up. So she came into the hallway and she's like, can you guys stop? You're scaring me. And I'm like, oh my God. So she goes back into the room with her, right? and
With your apprentice.
yeah, they both go in there.
Okay.
I go down to the I had my laptop to go work on my emails. I was going to go down into the lobby and work on my emails, let her cool off. So I go down into the lobby. I'm down there for like an hour and a half, just working on my emails. And I see her get off of the elevator and walk up to the front desk. And she talks to the girl at the front desk for a minute. She goes to walk past me to get back on the elevator. I was like, why'd you go to the front desk? She says, I asked them if they can hold your bags. I'm like, bitch, you're not going to kick me out of my own hotel room. What the fuck are you talking
The bags,
about?
the room that I paid for?
Yeah. That's exactly what I said. I was like, hell no. And so I go back on the
I just told them to hold your shit.
I don't know if you saw me walk past you. I just told them to hold your bag.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Did you know this ain't your room?
I was like, you're funny. Okay. So I get back on the elevator, go upstairs, and I get up there, and both of my bags are sitting in the hallway. All my shit's out in the hallway. And like I love gold. I have a lot of gold. And so all of my gold is sitting on top. All my jewelry is sitting
Just
on top
out.
of my bags. Yeah, just out in the hallway. I'm like, you can't just leave all of my shit out here. What the fuck are you thinking?
People gonna come steal that shit.
Yeah. And so she's like, fuck you, you can get the fuck out of here. And she goes to slam, I go grab my bags to go back in, and she goes to slam the door in my face. So I put my foot in front of the door, and she's like trying to slam it. I'm obviously a lot bigger and stronger than her, so I push it open, push past her. She freaks out. She slaps me again. She says some fucked up shit. And my apprentice was still in the room, right? So she starts freaking out because this is all going down. She leaves, and then we exchange some words. Like she throws my tattoo stuff. I dump her bag out. I'm like, fuck you, you can get out too. We're just going at it, yelling at each other. She finally leaves. She packs up all her shit. I'm like, if you don't want to be in here, then you can get the fuck out. Like, this is my hotel room. You're not going to kick me out of my room that I'm paying for.
Right.
Right? And so we were supposed to leave at 5 that day, at 5 p.m. And this is, I don't even know what time it is at this point. But she leaves, right? So I repack my bag. I go get in the shower. I'm getting dressed and stuff. And I hear a knock at the door, and like it's a long hallway, and you can see underneath the door, the front door of the hotel room. So I see two shadows. I'm like, oh, they came back. I go open the door, and it's two cops. Yeah.
She called the cops on you.
Yeah.
But
So-
what did she have to call the cops on you for?
Right.
Oh,
Right.
Oh yeah,
Exactly,
okay,
right.
my fault,
Yeah,
my fault.
let's get there.
So-
Let's get there.
Okay.
So I
So
open
you
the door.
open it, you're like, welcome back. Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was them.
Oh shit.
And so he's like, yeah, heard you had an altercation. I was like, yeah, I told him exactly what happened. Told you what I just told you guys. And he's like, yeah, that's what she said too. We're gonna need you to put your hands behind your back. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I just told you. I was like, for what? He's like, yeah, any domestic case, someone's got to go. I was like, if you're gonna take anyone for a domestic case,
Take her.
we both just told you that she's the one that hit me. He's like, yeah. And he goes, you know, he says, yeah, you should have called us first. I was like,
That's what he said.
Yeah.
You should have called first so she could get in trouble.
yeah.
You should have hit him. I would have said,
Then
okay,
you should've said,
well,
what?
look, I'm gonna hit you, and then I'm gonna call the cops after hitting you.
Call your buddies to come get you.
So what?
Dude,
They take you away?
So they take me to jail. Bro.
Shit.
Yeah. And so out there, I was in Tennessee. Out there, it's a mandatory 12-hour hold for all domestic cases, right? So 12 hours goes by. I'm like, can I get the fuck out of here yet or what? They go, oh shit, we spelled your name wrong when we booked you, so we got to rebook you. It's gonna be another 12 hours. So yeah, bro, dude.
You were in there a whole day?
They were fucking you like that, bro. That's
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
Yeah, right. So I'm there for a whole day. Bail myself out. Cost me like $7,000 to bail myself out. I gotta pay another couple grand for another hotel room, for another lawyer to like get this shit figured out. Buy another flight back. I bought their flight. They already flew home, right? And so,
That shit just
Yeah,
fucked
bro.
up your everything, huh?
dude, yeah, it did. It did. It threw a huge wrench. And so I get out, and I see, and I finally fly back home. And I see videos that she had been hanging out with my apprentice. And not only that one apprentice that was with us, my other apprentices. And then I see all of these posts talking all this shit. They had screenshot my mugshot, talking about all the shit, making shit up that I beat her up. And there was a bunch of people just making up a bunch of shit, just spreading all these lies that like I fucking beat her up, saying this and that. Like there was shit on there saying like, oh, he's dangerous. He hasn't seen his kids since 2019. Like he's not even allowed to be with his kids.
Damn, they went all out on you like
Yeah.
that.
Man, they're trying
Dude,
to find everything.
They were
huh?
trying to, and
They
they
were
were
trying to
just
kill you.
making shit up.
Oh, they're just making shit.
No,
up.
that's what I mean. They were trying to
Yeah,
kill
they
you on
came-
social
they came from
media.
blood.
Yeah, bro. And so I see all of this shit, and there's all these people that don't know me and don't know
That's
anything about who I am or like what had happened or anything, saying all this shit. And so, and mind you, like it was still an open case. I had to fly back there twice to go to court. And once it got dismissed, and my lawyer's like, you cannot talk about this at all. You can't say anything about this until the case is over.
Yeah.
So I just had to let all these people fucking
Talk
rip me
shit.
online, talk all this
that
shit.
had to
You
fucking.
couldn't
So that
defend yourself.
shit fucked with your image and everything.
Yup.
Your tattoos, the shop,
Yup.
everything.
Yeah, bro.
But hey, the truth came out.
Yeah, so
right?
yeah, so let's talk.
Yeah.
So you came
Yeah,
back.
so-
So what happened?
So
Yeah.
once it got dismissed, like once I went to court for it, and they're like, there's no grounds of this. Like this is bullshit. The case got dismissed, and then I was able to make those videos that you guys saw. Right. And dude, it was crazy because the damage had already been done at that point.
Yeah.
People
Hell
had said what
yeah.
they
Yeah.
say.
People that didn't know you already gave you a name like this guy's.
They thinking some
he's a
type of
woman
way about
beater.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a woman beater. That's
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
But dude,
What was
You know-
her MO? What was the reason? What was the reason behind her doing that? Was there any? She told you, "Oh, it's because I hated you," or it was
dude,
just
she's just trying to take shots, bro. Like, and I didn't even know really what her reasoning was, because like after that, like cut.
you're like,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's it.
that's what's up.
But man, it was a lot. It was a lot because it was very detrimental to what I have going on.
Yeah, bro.
I
But
bet.
bro, you know, it was just like when I went to jail for the whole fucking 21st birthday.
That's what
thing.
I was just gonna say, bro.
Doesn't matter what people say. Doesn't matter like what people's opinions are and whatever. It doesn't matter like what the situation was, because I know my heart. I know what I'm meant to do here. You know, I know my purpose, and I stick to that. And people can say what they want, and people can think what they want, but the truth of the matter is, I know what the truth is. I know what my truth is. I know, you know,
That's
where
all
my
that
heart
matters.
Bro,
is.
and that's why you're winning, bro. To be honest,
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah, you winning,
You know
bro.
what I mean? No, real talk though. But like I said, bro, like, it's better to be a great person, bro, than you know what I mean. A good person. Sorry, it's better to be a good person than a great person.
Yeah.
You feel me? And you're a good person, and I feel like you just being a good person your whole life, dude, that's just a blessing. It's like that, bro. Nobody gives a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? It's like you're
Hey,
true, bro.
It's all the good energy, man. All the good energy.
Sorry,
you
I had
put
to
out.
bring that up.
No,
but
no,
that
don't
was
be
all
sorry.
over
No, I'm
social
glad
media.
we got
Thank
to
you.
talk
Yeah,
about it.
for-
Yeah.
thank
Hey,
you
so
for
for all y'all that know, she was full of shit, and my niggas up top right now. So got you.
How you know?
So we're coming to the end of our podcast. We do go around and we have rapid fire questions.
Yeah.
You have to answer these questions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's like,
so I'll start with
start
the
us
first
off.
one.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
If Goku and Naruto were to fight,
Damn. Bro, it
Who's
hurts me
winning?
to say this, but Goku would mop him, bro.
Hell
I
yeah.
love Naruto.
Hell yeah.
Oh, big facts.
Oh,
Hell
he's
yeah.
the- right? That he's the-
Naruto's my favorite, bro, but Goku's the GOAT, dude. He's a
Bro.
planet buster.
He's a flip.
nobody
Hey,
can beat
for
him.
real,
right?
for real.
Nobody can beat him, right? Goku.
Wait, Broly.
Broly,
Ooh, dude. Broly's
Jiren,
hard.
Jiren.
Come on.
No, dude. Goku's still got it, bro. He's got that heart,
He's the
bro.
GOAT, you're right.
He's
Never
the
quit.
GOAT.
He's the
He'll
GOAT.
find
Yeah,
a way.
he'll never quit, dude. Even when he dies, he'll come back.
That's what I'm saying.
You ain't lying. Hell yeah.
Those Dragon Balls,
yeah, he
man.
has plot
Those
armor.
Dragon Balls.
No, bro, I'm like, how many times this guy died and came back, bro? Like,
Got the halo.
Go ahead.
All right. All right, Drew. If you could tat anybody,
dead or alive?
anybody. No, let's just do a live. If you could get anybody in your seat in Olympus right now, who would you want to tat, and what would you tat on them?
Malcolm Jerome Sony.
No, hell no.
What kind of name was that?
If I could tattoo anyone.
You choose the person and you choose the tat.
Okay, if that's the case, if I got to choose what it is too, I would tattoo Daniel Radcliffe. That's the actor of Harry Potter, and I would put the scar on his forehead.
Hey, we tagging you, Daniel.
Yeah.
Let Drew get on you real fast.
You know how many females are in love with you right now?
You know
just
how
saying
epic
that?
that be?
That'd be epic, bro. Hey,
I'm
who
a
gave
big
you-
Harry
who gave
Potter
you that
fan
scar?
too,
He
and you
said,
got
Winnie
me
the
twitching.
Drew.
Yes, Daddy. That's what you said. My daddy gave me the scar.
God damn it.
I got you.
That's a good one. Hell yeah.
So we always have this debate, and we talk about GOATs. Obviously, Goku. Who's the GOAT in the NBA? Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant or LeBron James?
To you, yeah. Who do you think the GOAT is out of those three?
Kobe.
Ooh.
Kobe.
You don't want to touch your hand.
My
You
man.
don't want to touch your hand.
Drew,
Make
over
sure
Jordan?
you make sure you wash your hand.
Over Jordan?
Time.
Yeah, bro.
Over LeBron.
Yup.
Dude, they may have the accolades, but Kobe's too cold.
Speak
bro.
on it.
That Mamba
Dude,
mentality,
he
huh?
got that mentality, bro. And
Okay.
bro, I grew up a Jazz fan, and I remember the first time I saw Kobe playing, I was like, it doesn't matter how big of a fan I am. It doesn't matter what team we have. No one's walking out of this building
That's the goal.
with their head held higher than Kobe.
Hell yeah.
Dude, he's the coldest
Hey.
to ever do it, bro.
That's saying a lot because I know you and the Jazz Bears.
Yeah, that's my boy, dude. I'm a huge
Yeah,
Jazz
did you,
fan.
huh?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he did. He did.
Is he, cousin?
Bro,
Yeah, no, the Jazz Bear
Bear-
tattooed me at the Delta Center.
Yeah, he
at the
added the Jazz
on the
note on this
court.
guy.
Yeah.
What?
Dude,
Why did we talk about that?
We just did. All right.
I'm
Yeah.
next. I got one. I got one. What is your deepest fear?
Oh, my deepest fear. My deepest fear is something happened to my loved ones. Because that's something I
Like
can't
death?
control.
Or is
Yeah.
that just
Yeah.
something that we?
Like something bad happening to my kids or my family. Because I feel like I can control anything. I run towards the things that I thought I was afraid of. You know, fear doesn't really control me like that. But that is one thing that I'm out of control, that I'm not in control of, that
Other people.
that I don't want to happen. Yeah.
Got you.
Mhm.
That's crazy. Okay. Kate, it's a two-part question. How long you been growing that dread for? The second part of it is, what would it take for you to chop that thing off?
Dude.
Are you going to the grave with that thing?
This is 12 years old. It's crazy. Yeah. It's long, bro.
That shit hard as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
That is
Thank you. It would, bro. It would take Goku to cut this thing off.
Look, not even your daughter. When she gets married on her married day, she's like,
Ooh, Daddy.
"Look, Dad, I love you so much. Could you just do this one thing for
It's
me?"
gotta go, Dad.
Would Daddy do it?
Drew's gonna be like, you gotta go too, baby.
Come on, that's Oakley. This is Oakley. This is Oakley saying.
Man, Oakley would never say that.
Yeah, you know you got okay.
Go ahead, Shu. Man. We'll go one more after this. Shu.
Greatest regret.
Ooh. Man.
Yeah, you got Drew. Thank you. Look at you.
Shit. Damn. You know what? I don't have regrets for the things that I have done, because if I didn't do them, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I do have some regrets for the things I didn't do, for the chances I didn't take. You know, I'll never regret what I did, but I think there are things that I wish I would have done. You know,
That's a dope
things that I would have said, the chances that I would have taken. But that's why I live like I live now, because if I feel like I need to do something, I never want to be on my deathbed and be like, damn, I wish I would have done that.
Yep. Ooh.
Hey, that's crazy because that's why we kind of started this shit.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because we
Yeah.
didn't want to sit there and say, man, we should have done that. Guess what? We're fucking doing it.
Yeah, that's
And
right,
we got
baby.
Drew in here.
That's
And we got
right.
Drew in
We
here.
got
One
one
more
more
round. We got one more round.
Go ahead.
So I heard the story about your Pokemon card. What is something else that means something like that to you that you want besides that Pokemon? Because obviously you got that Pokemon card. You did a tattoo for it, which is,
Yeah.
The Charizard.
bro, look, I got to tell you.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, the tattoo for that card, though,
But look,
I don't know why he said, yeah, let's do it. But anyways, what I'm saying, what is something that's equivalent to that means something to you that you would want now? Since you already have that card, what is something else? That's my question.
My dream house.
What
Because
is
I
that?
got the card. That was for me. But I want a beautiful home for me and my kids.
What is the beautiful home to Drew?
Dude, I want to buy my parents' house.
Oh, yeah?
They have a super dope house. I love. It has a beautiful view of the mountain that I snowboard on, and that's actually why, like, I made a big commitment to myself, you know, because I love to smoke weed. Let's be honest. I love.
If
to
you
smoke
didn't
weed.
smell when you
Hey,
came out of
yeah.
your truck,
yeah.
your boy loves it too.
Dude, I love to smoke weed. I love to have fun. I like
There you
to
go.
you know, kick back and like have a good time. I like to go to raves. I like to, you know, I like to have a good time. But I made a decision earlier this year that I need to stop using those things as just a vice. It was something that I was just doing just because, and I decided to use that as a reward for myself. So I'm not gonna smoke weed until I buy my dream house, and that's why I'm like,
dope.
yeah. And so that's what.
My nigga.
Yeah.
Hit me up. I got some fire.
Yeah. hey, after I buy that house, I need a whole pound.
I gotcha. Make it 3.
We'll cut this out.
We'll cut that out.
Come on, cousin.
All right, last one?
round. Yeah, so go ahead.
Okay, Drew, you've given out a whole bunch of tats, man. Why? The ladybug,
That's right.
the Star Wars thing, the what's it?
Lord of the Rings
Gandalf.
back piece, yeah.
Ooh, you shall not
Look,
pass.
I'm just saying, you've given out some fire ass tattoos, but can you speak about the Mew you got from your daughter on your
Ooh.
arm?
That's my favorite tattoo
that? I
of
don't know
all
about
time,
that.
bro.
What is
Give us your
So-
thoughts and feelings on that
Wait,
one.
what do you mean? Hold on, yeah.
Check this out. Check this
This is
out.
my favorite tattoo, bro.
Oh, Mew.
Yeah, Mew.
But who did it?
So, my daughter did this tattoo.
Come on.
Yeah, she
There's
did it when
no-
she was 6.
Come on.
Yeah, so that's why I have my whole body tattooed except for my left arm, because she wants to tattoo when she's older. And
that's cool.
and if I could have a sleeve from anyone in the whole world, it would be her. And so I saved my whole arm for her, and I've been saving it, and I'll save it till she is ready to tattoo.
What was
it.
the meaning behind the Mew?
So it was cool. She gets it. She understands more than she understands art. She loves art. She draws and paints every day, but she understands that energetic exchange that we were talking about. She understands the meaning of tattoos because I told her she can do anything she wants, and Mew is both of our favorite Pokemon, and she knew that.
Oh, man.
Hey, there's only one. You know, Mewtwo's
Mewtwo.
That's a copy.
They built that one, but there's
That's a
only
man-made.
one. Yeah,
Mew's that rare, bro.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope.
Cool. Go ahead,
All
so
right.
my last question.
Time machine, okay? Would you go back or forward? And if you go back, what would you change? If you go forward, what would you start?
Ooh. Dude, I would go back and I wouldn't change anything. I would just watch.
Damn, the
Oh,
dopest movie ever.
Yeah. I would just watch everything. I would watch my whole family. I would watch myself. I would just like
Would you watch the part where you said, "I'll shoot you in your fucking kneecap"?
yeah. I would film that. I'd be
Rewind.
like, damn.
No, you would have went back and locked the door.
I was a fucking G at this time.
The cops ain't coming in this time. I'm locking this shit, nigga.
Yeah.
No, that's dope, man. Great answer.
Yeah.
Look.
I would just watch it and appreciate it, man. See it one more time, you know, because if I changed anything, I wouldn't be here sitting with you guys, you know, and so
Man.
I wouldn't have the life that I have, and so I would just rewatch it and like get those memories, you know, lock it in and just watch how everything happened again.
And just going off of that, man, I appreciate you for being here, man. We know you're a busy guy. We've been waiting for you, man. So I'm glad this really happened, man. And just being around you and your vibe, man, for real, to be honest, man, you're a great dude, man. And we never felt like this when we had somebody else here, man. You just give out that vibe that you're a great man.
No,
Even though you might not look like it, people look at you like, damn, I just look like he killed a couple dudes. But hey, for real though, you're an amazing
Real
No.
talk,
person,
Drew.
and I just, for me to you, man, I appreciate you, man.
Look,
I'm a fan for life now, man. So
culturally rooted, man. We got to give you your flowers, man.
That's right.
My guy is making moves, not only for himself, not only for the shop, but that's us. This is our people
Culture,
right here. We love to see it. Like, thank you for being different. Thank you for being you, not being scared to be you. And just in that time, Mo, this what, 2 hours we've been sitting here. We didn't get no tattoo, but I feel like just within the exchange, we got to feel what the people feel when they sit in your seat, bro.
Oh,
we
I
got
was
to
turned
know
on.
you.
I was
We
turned
feel
on.
that. Yeah.
I'm turned
Whoa,
on.
I don't know about this guy. Man. We appreciate you, brother.
Thank
No,
you.
no, yeah.
Thank
Again, I want to just piggyback off of them. I appreciate your time out of your busy schedule and blessing me and then these guys answering and just seeing, you know, your life
The journey,
and
man.
the journey that you've gone through and seeing the ups and downs that some of us don't see, right?
That's right.
And then we're like, man, he had it all from the get.
Yeah.
But you really don't know until you actually sit down and really hear. So,
Appreciate it, man.
Yep.
yeah, we appreciate and we hope nothing for the best.
We
We
rooting.
hope, we're
always
really hoping
rooting.
you come back.
Thank you. I would love to come back.
Yeah. We got to run this back.
Especially
Yeah,
after I
bro.
get that house.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
right. Hey.
In the house.
Dude, yeah,
I got
dude.
ya.
Thank you, bro.
No.
I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much. Like I'm so grateful I got to spend this time. You guys are all fucking awesome. Dude, this was a good time, bro.
Hey,
like
man.
I've done a lot of podcasts, and this is my favorite, bro.
Let's
This
go!
You heard it?
This
Go.
is fun, man. This is you guys. Your energy is fucking awesome too, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Hey, before we
Hey.
go, can you leave the people out there with a quote real quick? What just
Ooh, a
that
quote
you-
that Winnie lives by.
Yeah, lives by real quick.
Ooh, man,
Or a message.
Any or.
make your fucking bed.
That's the one I was waiting for. You heard it here first.
Yeah,
Make your bed,
y'all.
Make
Hey,
your
Hey,
fucking
appreciate
bed.
y'all coming
Hey,
through.
man.
It's the episode with Winnie the Drew.
Hey,
Thank
we
you,
love
thank you,
man.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
y'all.
Appreciate it.